welcome back. Please ignore my hair. I just touched up my roots and I still need to re-dye my hair. But I wanted to film my actually third Halloween video of this year, second series. It's gonna be a mermaid slash siren type thing, and we're gonna make a headpiece for that today. I'm starting off with an ordinary hairband here, and I'll show you the other things I have collected here. I have no idea what I'm going to be using yet. I'm doing this on the fly, so bear with me if I don't end up using stuff that I have lying around here. I recommend you get a bit of like sort of rough looking rope type stuff. Some undyed linen or burlap would be perfect as well. I also have this sort of mermaidy color changing fabric. This is a hair foundation that I took apart, and I think it looks kind of like a moss or something, so I might use that as well. I have all kinds of different shells. I have pearl chains in different colours. I have loose pearls that I might be able to stitch on. I have some glue. I have scissors. So I would say let's just get into this and see where it takes us. I'll be starting off with this hairband, and I'm going to be covering that with a bit of linen. Like I said, burlap would be even nicer, I think, but I don't happen to have any of that. So I'm just going to cut a strip. Actually, I'm going to tear a strip about yay wide and make a little incision. And anyway, I want that sort of ragged looking edge. You can even make that a bit more by sort of unraveling a little bit of it. Starting with a little blob on the inside. And I'll just start wrapping this around. Next, I've cut a strip of this sort of iridescent fabric, which I'm also going to loosely wrap around my headband, just to give a little bit of extra colour to it. Making use of a piece of rope, I'm going to unravel part of it, and I'm going to knot that into a net. And this is a little bit of a patience job. If you can find a pre-made net, it's of course easier, but this is something you might be able to easily get at a hardware store or even a craft supply shop. So I figured make use of the materials you got. The first row is the most difficult one, because then all the ropes keep moving. But once you got a row done, it gets a lot easier. I've done 6 rows of knots, and I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave this attached for a moment because I want to attach some ornaments to it later, and maybe this will be handy to tie them on. These other ones I'm just gonna leave on, so I have sort of a dangling element to my headband. I would then check how it looks on your head and see how much of this space you can actually use to glue on things, because a bit of it needs to go behind your ear. For me it's about there, that much. I'll be attaching the net just sort of like off center on one side. I'm just gonna glue that on with a little bit of glue. Now you've probably been wondering why on earth I have this potted plant here on my desk. But I really thought like these leaves kind of looked like kelp, so I'm just gonna cut some of this off and I'm gonna attach it into my net as if it has been caught there. Next I'm gonna take some of the bigger shells. I'm gonna make a little arrangement with them. Here on the other side I'm gonna make a bit of an arrangement with these lovely spiral shells. Placing these little bits of driftwood among it. Also knotting one of those bits of kelp onto the end of one of these strings. I'm using a little bit of that hair foundation that I tore apart. Filling the space in between with smaller little shells. I just stuck this on my head to see how it looked. I want a bit more of a hanging element to it, so I'm going to attach these strings of pearls to it. What I'm going to do is just take that loose long bit of rope that I had and tie them on here on the side. One of these shells that is slightly broken, which I thought might be perfect to just string on the end of this string. Now to fill up the other side with a bit more drama, I'm just gonna stick one of these straight up. As some finishing touches, I'm gonna add in a few little pearls. And this is the finished product. I'll just model it on my head for you. And this is what it looks like with the entire outfit on. I would like to note, once this goes up, not long after that I will also put up the makeup tutorial for this. But I wanted to get the craft video out first, so you still have time to make it before Halloween. I really hope you enjoyed this second craft Halloween tutorial. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, watch out for my makeup video, and I'll hope to see you soon. Bye!